Hello there, YouTube. I'm a guy from a Facebook page called Retro Video Game Punk. So if you like old video games and stuff, check that out. But that's not the point of the video right now. It's about the new games and new gaming systems. Because I'm freaking pissed about what's coming up and what we have with the next so-called next generation console stuff. Because Microsoft has announced their new gaming system was a train wreck. PS4, not impressive. Wii U, train wreck. So let me get started with the Xbox One, which just has been recently revealed. And just for the record, I don't have a script for this video, so I'm just speaking my heart, and I might stutter a bit or I don't know, lose track. So let's start with the Xbox One. Xbox One has caused a shitstorm recently over the internet about several things. First off, they intended as not being a gaming system primary. They intended to be a TV system. Well, that's fine, because Microsoft is always try to be the home entertainment system with their consoles, but they always manage to fuck that up with just not being able to pull that off, and that's about to change with the Xbox One, the One Center. Wow, that's one hell of a creative name, Microsoft. Well, mad respect for that. And the other thing is that you have, if you want to play used games, you have to pay a fee. So why the fuck would I get a used game for a cheaper price if I had to pay the full price anyway? So I can't even give my games to some friends for them to play it. They have to pay for the whole game. What the fuck? Part of gaming systems is that you can take your games to your friends. It's always been like that. You could imagine if you had an NES and couldn't afford all the games back in the day, and your friends wanted to give you their cartridge of Contra, and you couldn't play them because you had to pay for a full price game anyway. What a piece of shit. And then there's the Kinect thing. The Kinect has to be on all the time in order for the Xbox One to play. And people are worried that they might get spied through that, because either Microsoft is seeing all of that, so wow, cool, Microsoft is seeing that I'm jacking off in front of my TV. Well, what you gonna do with that? Put out a game about jacking off with the Kinect or what? I don't care about that personally, but if there are hackers, and I think there will be, and they figure out a way to hack your Kinect camera, they will able to track you, they will able to get a hold of your house, they will know when you're there, or they will know when you're not. And they may even break into your house when they see you're not there. That's one hell of a dangerous thing, and I don't know who came up with that at Microsoft. And I've been told that Microsoft didn't even expect negative responses they got about the Xbox One. I mean, how stupid are those people at Microsoft? What did they expect, that all gamers went, yay! Everybody can see me now at every time, and everybody knows what I'm watching on TV, and everybody, get the fuck out of here, Microsoft. Microsoft Xbox One revealed piece of shit, and they need to change a lot of things until they get out their new system. Now on to the PS4. PS4, I think, has issues as well, because I think it's just a PC and a console box. You know what? Wanna know why? Because you have to install the games on the PS4, and what the fuck is that all about? The one thing that consoles always had in favor of a PC for me is that you had to just pop your CD in and you were able to play the game. Now you have to install everything on your hard drive. How fucked up is that? That's not the console anymore to me. And then the lineup for the PS4 is rather unimpressive. So is the Wii U, but that's another problem. So I don't want to buy a PC. If I want to pay for a high-priced PC with 8 GB of RAM, I'm just gonna do that, and I'll be able to do more with it. I don't want a gaming console where I have to install my games. That's fucked up. And then there's the Wii U, and it's out for about, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months. I don't know. They are out for a while now, and there are no games that have sparked my interests. And I'm a big Nintendo guy. I grew up with Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube. I didn't buy a Wii, but you get where I'm going, right? And I am not psyched about the Wii U library right now, and if that's not gonna change, the Wii U is gonna die in a few months, because I've been told that Nintendo is paying for every console they ship. They don't make any money off these consoles. They're losing it right now. And it's reported that they sold about 3.2 million Wii U's yet, but that's not the biggest number I can imagine, but it's not the worst too. So if they aren't able to announce any games this year that will blow my mind, I want a new Legend of Zelda game, for example, because a new Mario game is always the same, and it won't get me to buy a new console. This isn't 1980, where a new Super Mario Brothers game will blow your mind, and they won't probably reinvent the series like Super Mario World did for the Super Nintendo. So what the hell? No, I'm not psyched for Super Mario Brothers on the Wii U. Then there are just as much casual games as the Wii had, and I think they will sell pretty good, but they won't get us gamers to buy a Wii U, will they? No. And then there's the Virtual Console, which is pretty good, but I'm not gonna buy a new console because a Virtual Console, because I could buy a Wii as well. They have a bigger Virtual Console library as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. So the Wii U doesn't have any interesting titles. The Xbox is full of shit. The PS4 just a PC. What the fuck are we gamers supposed to do? I already have a PC. I don't want to buy another one. I don't want to be watched by Microsoft all the time while I'm jacking off in front of my TV. And I don't want a console with no games to play on. If they don't change things until the E3 or announce anything special at this, I'm not buying a next generation console. And I bet you on that. I'll play my old generation things, because I'm more than happy with the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo Entertainment System, N64, and GameCube. I want to buy a new console. I want to be up to date once. And I was excited about the Wii U being announced, but then there were so shitty launch titles, and I feel that's gonna be the same about the PS4 and the Xbox One, which is a stupid name. Still, it is still stupid to call it. Fuck. No, I won't say it anyway. So, this has been the retro video game punk in a pissed off mood and unscripted. If you wanna fucking see something about old video games, visit my site Retro Video Game Punk on Facebook. But enough of the commercials. Oh, and people, let them know that you're pissed too if you're pissed, because they will notice. Microsoft already noticed the negative response they got, and do that, so they realize that they won't get through with this and they have to change things. Until then, until the year 3, I'm still pissed off. Goodbye, thanks for listening.